Hello, my name is Tyler Woods, and this is the PokePlayer. For my CS122A project, I created an autonomous robot that plays the popular game Pokemon on the Nintendo DS. I used a Raspberry Pi that then fed into a US webcam pointed at the screen that would look for Pokemon and use TensorFlow's object detection API to tell what Pokemon was on the screen and if there was a Pokemon at all. The physical components I used were a 3D printed chassis that I used SolidWorks 2016 for and printed in the IEEE Lounge before my second milestone. Then I have 5 Tower Pro SG90 servo motors that serve to press the inputs for the various routines that my robot goes through. I have a Nokia screen that is useful. There's a low power, useful way of showing what state the machine is in and what it is doing right now and what it is trying to do when it's been in use for a very long time. There are 2 switches that control the desired behavior. One to see if to pick between the 2 Pokemon it will battle, which is either Lillipup or Patrat, or to see if it will capture the Pokemon and keep it, or if it will battle it for experience in the game. The software components I used were I wrote everything in Python, and then I used OpenCV for Python to feed the images into my Raspberry Pi, and then I used as before, TensorFlow's object detection API, which I used a RCNN Inception v2 as an already trained model and then trained it from webcam pictures onto my screen to then train the already trained algorithm on my data set to then get the outputs that I desired. Then I used a state machine-esque way of Python programming where I used function pointers and ran everything sequentially through a while for loop to simulate a scheduler, since the Raspberry Pi can't actually function with a scheduler. The actual output right now, it is looking for Lillipup and it is trying to battle it. So it will see that there is a Pokemon on the screen, and then it will do screen press, left press, and then A press to do the required inputs to then battle the Pokemon, and then it will see if the Pokemon is still there, go through that again, or if not, it'll go back to the find stage where it goes left and right in a field to try to encounter a Pokemon. Everything is written asynchronously because the machine learning model that I'm using is very, very slow on my Raspberry Pi. I could have had a faster algorithm, but I didn't have a strong enough computer to train that algorithm. So the one that I have now is slower, but was able to be trained on my computer, so that it's slower, but still works eventually. So right now, it sees that Patrat is still there with some health left. So it had just attacked it once. So it'll try to attack it again. Right there. And then it finished the Pokemon and will eventually show that the Pokemon isn't there. So that's one complete full gameplay loop. Thank you.